Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? We're live a little earlier than normal. I don't know, just hopping on here, and we're gonna read the tape today. We're gonna read the tape today, per usual. I'm gonna let everyone know. We're live right now. All right, all right. Let me get this link going, and then we'll get into it. Let me get this link go.
Bye. Hope you have fun.
All right.
Bye. Hope you.
All right. Give me 1 minute. Okay. All right, today we'll go over my analysis in a second, and then we'll get into it. Today, this just looks This just looks pretty bullish right now, but you see, we had manipulation in London, come down, engage us low. We came into this BPR here, and I I could see just bullish continuation here for the rest of the day. But also, this is an area of high resistance liquidity above us. You see how we have high resistance liquidity. So we take a high, and then we go lower. We take a high, then we go lower. We're now taking a high. This is high resistance at the highs and at the lows as well, because now we've taken a low. We've taken a low here. So it's kind of in terms of trading this for me personally. I'd be more. I think we're gonna head to buy side here. This looks like this could be a market maker buy model. You had your smart money reversal here. I'm gonna go with the overall market structure of the. Just look at order flow. Order flow has been clearly bullish throughout all this, and I think that we're gonna head to this original consolidation over here. That's what I think the draw on liquidity is. In terms of trading this though, it doesn't look as clean and pull up ES as well. Yeah, yes, we have all these stacked ties here, so I think that this is the draw. But also this just doesn't look the cleanest. Like it doesn't look the cleanest in my opinion. If we go to the daily though, this is like a nice IRL to ERL. Look at this. IRL to ERL. So that's what I'm really looking at. But I don't know. I could go either way here. I need to see some more information. Do we have news? We have 30-year bond auction. We just had unemployment claims at 8:30. I'm long on ETH. There's a good wait, what's ETH? Ethereum? What's good, John? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I finally got my setup back. Well, I finally got my Wi-Fi fixed, so that's what I was fixing yesterday. I was fixing my Wi-Fi yesterday. So now my Wi-Fi is good, so now the stream should be good. So that's definitely nice to see. But you took a market maker buy model? The only reason why I don't like the me personally, I wouldn't like a long. I wouldn't love a long just because on the 4 hour and on the 1 hour, like currently we're in bearish order flow. We're in bearish order flow. So I don't think a long wouldn't be bad because we have all this low resistance liquidity. But for me personally, I would want to see a lot more displacement for me personally. But if you had conviction with it, then that's good. That's good. I'm just sharing my thoughts. All right, we just took PM session high here. So we're literally within a range. We've taken low and high of this range. So I don't know. I personally don't like anything yet, and nothing pops out to me yet. We are within this sell side imbalance here. We do have projections. I do have projections marked out here. A possible 4, which lines up nicely with this high, -2, -2.5. This is your reaccumulation zone. Wait, what is this? I want to frame that 2 a.m. manipulation. That would be that. I'd rather use the 15-minute. This also is a decent projection. Lines up with this high. We have taken this high. We are within this 15-minute fair value gap. Are within this -2, -2.5 area. This could be an area where we potentially do reverse. What's ES looking like? ES has all these stacked highs, so I think ES is heading for that. Five-minute fair value, 5-minute order block here. This could be a little continuation trade. I'm gonna let market open today, and ideally I would want to see a sweep, a sweep of these highs. But I just don't like how we've taken these lows and then we would be taking these highs. So this is like kind of like seek and destroy for me, in my opinion. Let's pull Y. I want to pull up YM and I want to pull up DXY real quick before we get settled in. So we have divergence with ES or with YM. YM failed to take this low. SMT. YM looks pretty bearish here, just right now, in my opinion. We had that little immediate rebalance here. 4-hour candle closes within 40 minutes. All right, let's zoom out though. I still like this original consolidation over here on YM. We're retracing back in this 4-hour, so this indice just doesn't look great. For me, I think that price could go either way here. I don't like for me personally. I feel like there's a way we could head up to this PM session high, but by looking at this, there also is a way we could head down to this low. But it just looks more. It's more probable that we probably head to this high just because daily or higher time frame. Where's the order flow? The order flow is clearly bullish. It's just a retracement on the higher time frame. We have a nice original consolidation here on YM. So for me, I wouldn't feel comfortable taking a short necessarily. All right, we'll patient. Look at all these stack ties here on ES though. On ES, that looks nice. London also took manipulation as well for the New York. So my analysis basically said that we're using the news to make distribution. Yeah, I would 100%. Where's 830? 830 right here. Yeah, cause yeah, I like that. I like that. Cause you see how we had SMT here. This is with YM. We had SMT with YM. I'll pull up YM so you guys can see. See how we barely don't take this low here on YM. So we treat that as a sweep on YM. End up having that protraction. Where into? Where into? It's like a 15-minute BPR here. We end up respecting. We have a nice little wick here. We get displacement, pull back, fair value gap. That would have been a nice model to this out here. Hey, I appreciate the sub, bro. I appreciate it. But here, yeah, here's that manipulation in that fair value gap. Once we get displacement out of here, that 15-minute fair value. Let's zoom in here. Let's zoom in here. This would have been a nice model here. This would have been an IRL to ERL. Taking this maybe on the 1 minute. Ooh, you didn't really get a good entry. Here would have been an entry, 5-minute breaker, 5-minute fair value gap. Then price ends up running at news. Cause we've already manipulated before news, so then news is just gonna distribute us. And right now we're chilling within this SIBI. Also within this -2 to -2.5 range. Also, we have just taken this high here on ES or on NQ. We have this order block here. I'd like to see this hold. We also have 15-minute fair value gap we could retrace back into. I wouldn't necessarily expect that. I would expect to see this get left as breakaway, but we do have highs up here. It is high resistance liquidity on ES. Do we have SMT at the highs here? We have to. Yeah, here's that SMT at the highs. So if you're looking at this, I just don't like how we have high resistance liquidity. You know, high resistance. It's just not the most favorable. Ideally, I want to be longing in low resistance liquidity situations. But if you look on ES, it is low resistance. But I'm gonna treat it like it's high resistance just because of NQ. You know. How you doing, so, bro? I've been chilling. The only reason why I haven't been as active on YouTube or I haven't been live for like my usual is because one, my Wi-Fi got cooked. I just moved, and then my Wi-Fi took forever. To work, and then I had to go to the store. I had to buy like a Wi-Fi amplifier. I had to buy a Wi-Fi. I don't know. You can see it's plugged into the wall. It's like a Wi-Fi. It's like a Wi-Fi plug. So now we're chilling. Is the stream laggy? Is the stream laggy at all? Let me pull it up because I doubt it is. Because hopefully it's not. I spent some good money on that Wi-Fi. What just happened? Not stream fine. Cool. That's good to hear. It's good to hear. That's good to hear. And right yeah, looks fine. We're chilling within this SIBI. I'll share it on Discord if I win or loss. Let me pull up Discord. I don't have Discord up. How's everyone doing this morning? How's everyone doing? On the 4 hour, we swept sell side swing and then created a breaker structure to the lower side. On the 4 hour, we swept sell side. Think about this low. I mean, all of this is we're really just the 4 hour hasn't truly decided where we want to go. Like this is just kind of intraday chop on the 4 hour. We come back down to consequent encroachment that gets respected. But honestly, I don't like using consequent encroachment as a confluence, especially on higher time frames, because ICT says that consequent encroachment is like a wick, so you should refer to 50% of that. But the reason why he says that is because on the lower time frame, all a wick is just a BPR. It's just a sharp move. It's a V-shaped move that will leave a BPR. So price is really reacting off of this imbalance, not just a wick. All right, we have taken buy side here. We're within the standard deviation level. We have equal lows here. I could see us go back. I could see a trade back down here. Honestly, this for value gap. You have a nice little original consolidation. This is not something I would take though. It's just I don't like necessarily trade ERL to IRL, which would be external range to internal range, just because it's like counter trend. But I think that we might come back within this 15-minute for value gap, but I'm not gonna bet the farm on it. I'm gonna see what actually happens, and I'm gonna let me pull up some more charts. I want to have like a 15-minute and 1 hour, just of NQ. Dude, this Wi-Fi is so much better. I can definitely tell. I can definitely tell with just trading view. It's nice. Our hourly, we have hourly for value gap here. So we go from external range to internal range here. I think that's what happens. External range after hitting that negative 2 to 1.5. I'm expecting us to retrace into this fair value gap at market open. Let's pull up DXY. DXY is giving me mixed vibes here. We come back, we have closed above this fair value gap. So I'm kind of bullish. I'm kind of bullish on DXY. I'm expecting this to still be that market maker model. We're now back within this order block. I want to see that order block hold. So we could see lower prices because of DXY. I'm not gonna overanalyze that. What's Not stream is fine. Good out a little workout in. Nice. Also, AM at 4:25 p.m. It's not really. Oh, where are you from, John? Where are you from? 3 minute more for equilibrium to open. What's your bias for today? It's pretty loose. I don't have a significant bias. I'm more bullish. Than bearish. Yeah, that's right. You're from Greece. Sorry. Actually, I'm like 25% Greek. My grandma's from Greece. But for right now, I could see us coming back down to this 15-minute fair value gap, this 15-minute balance. On ES, we have low resistance, we have stacked highs, we have all these smooth highs here. So I'm expecting these to get traded to. We've had that sweep displacement. I definitely see ES coming up to take these highs. How are we gonna get there though? Right now, order flow is bullish on the 5-minute. Let's see what happens here. We zoom out. I wouldn't expect price to come back down into this fair value gap. Because ES. Let's see what are we reaching for here at market open. My guess is these stacked highs. My guess is these stacked highs. What's good? What's her last name? Broken and personal. you act like well she's from there. You act like I am not gonna share some federal information. Sorry, I'm not. I've done that in the past though, for sure. Overall, nothing that really pops out at me right now. This breaker might have been a good entry here. This fair value gap. Off the 8:30 news retracement. You know, inducement into that fair value gap. So then have displacement. I wouldn't mind entry here off that breaker fair value gap. All right. Market's been open, so let's wake up here. Let's wake up here. Let's wake up. Let's wake up, y'all. It's felt like it's been a while since I've just been live. You know. I definitely miss it. Right now, I've been doing the 2023 mentorship from ICT. I've been going over that. And I'm not gonna lie, the ICT 2023 mentorship is like if you were doing that like with him, like in 2023, if you were watching ICT during 2023 during his 2023 mentorship, that probably would have been like the best thing for you. So, because it's like very interactive. Like honestly, if you actually went with ICT during his 2023 mentorship, I don't know. I would you have a high probability of probably being profitable. It's 3:30 p.m. here for the 9:30 a.m. New York. Yeah, I'm the only one here from the U.S. It's crazy. 3:30. I feel like having like 3:30 p.m. for your New York session wouldn't be bad. I said this before. All right, NQ might be working its way. NQ's working its way back within that 15-minute imbalance. 15 imbalance just got hit. We went from external range to internal range here, so we could get a move back into external here. It's also still 1 hour fair value gap. We have taken this high. You got to be a little bit careful. In order for me to validate that this is the draw here, I need to see displacement through this area here. And then I would look to take maybe a fair value gap to these stack lows here. But right now it could be an opportunity to go long if there's a setup provided. You know, within that reaccumulation zone, and then here, let me pull up a swing grade of this. Every time I do it, it's always backwards. I'm not gonna. All right, we just take these stack lows here. What do we do at market open? We push up order block, come back down into this gap here. On the 5-minute, ES looks looks bullish. ES is looking like we're gonna push up to this draw. We've now come back into this internal range liquidity in form of this fair value gap. So we've now gone from internal range liquidity with that fair value gap. So I think we could go to external range liquidity in terms of this high. And then we have these highs up here and then this high. I personally don't like any. I don't like any setup yet. I'm gonna wait, because right now we have just taken this high. We're within this 15-minute SIBI, and we're within this standard deviation zone. So I feel like there's confluences to where we can go either way, which is why I don't love this. Wait, do we have SMT here? No, we don't. Like, if we had SMT here, that would have been, let me pull up another tab. I'll pull up a tab with YM. This is what I'll use to frame SMTs with YM, this tab here. Dude, this Wi-Fi makes me feel legit, I'm not gonna lie. I like it, the Wi-Fi's nice. Big divergence with YM right now. YM is looking very bearish here. YM's looking very unappetizing to trade as well. Look at what YM's doing. YM just traded into this for I got this Sibby. Okay, so we do have SMT with YM. Look at this high here. This does look like a bearish model we could be forming. You're looking for shorts? Yeah, I would not hate that. For me, I feel like it could go either way right now. I'm tape reading regardless. Oh, I do like top standard deviation projection. We're now starting to get displacement. We're not showing a really need to. We'll see if an area like this order block holds. We have this for value gap as well. But I'm not really too much interested in it because we've just taken buy side. We're within the standard deviation area. And we are within that 15-minute fair value gap. And we also do have SMT with YM here. That's what you could frame for a reversal. But for me, you have SMT at the lows. You have SMT at the highs. I don't know exactly what I want price to do. The market hasn't tipped its hand for me, honestly. For me and my conviction. So I'm going to wait because I'm not going to force it. Like, for me, anytime I see SMT at lows, SMT at highs, I just need more information. I need the market to give me more information. If I had to do anything, the only thing I would have really looked at the trade was probably this. We had never created for value gap, but back into this internal range liquidity. I was talking about it. This little 15-minute for value gap. That's the only thing I would really look at. 1 minute for value gap here, and this is in deep discount though, so I don't like it. Look at all these wicks. Nothing looks good for me. This could just be a higher time frame retracement as well, and this 15-minute gap. So there's nothing that I want to press the button on. But if you're looking at this in terms of 1 minute structure, this looks pretty bearish. Like, I want to feel comfortable taking along against this because this is high resistance liquidity. We have a sweep here. Is this SMT here on lower time frame? Oh, this looks nice on ES. I'll expect to see this. You have your stop right here. I just don't like how ES left all these clean highs. We don't necessarily have to take these, but I just demand a little bit more, especially if I'm going to look to engage on something like this. 15-minute, we kind of have a fair value up here in line with this order block. It looks a little bit more bearish on ES and YM, or on NQ and YM. Yeah, ES is the indice that looks a little bit more bullish here. We have that 1 minute fair value gap here. That could have been a shorting opportunity here to these lows here, and then into this 15-minute fair value gap. Looks like a higher retracement. I would agree. I'm in a Bullnox evaluation. Got 25K. 25K. Got 800 left. Hey. Good luck. What's Bull? I've never heard of that prop firm. You had a fair value gap there. I would have rather take that on ES. We actually never took this high on ES. We left you, or did we? We barely did. Here's that 5-minute breaker again. I think we're heading to this low. But for me, y'all, for me, we have S&T at highs, S&T at lows. I need to see a little bit more. I need to see a little bit more for sure. But this does look like we are heading to this low. Notice how well we're displacing here. I wouldn't feel comfortable taking a long against this. And we are selling off, y'all. There could be a possible trade within this reaccumulation zone, and then -2, -2.5 lines up nice with sell side here. Yo, what do you think about my trade? You said in the Discord. Let me look at it. Why did my Discord keep on closing? I swear I'm not like actually closing out of it, but my Discord's just bugging. Yeah, I do like that. What is that on? For me personally, I feel like you should have. Is that your partial? There's nothing wrong with partials. Here you have that breaker. Fair value gap. SMT at lows. Market structure shift. What is that on? EU and GU? Ah, I don't know if I don't. Did we end up taking this high? Oh, there was okay. That's good management then. That's good management. All right, we're now within this reaccumulation zone here. I was expecting to see some form of retracement. But we are within this 5 minute order block, so I don't know if I love anything. I don't know if I love anything. I want to feel comfortable taking a long against this, and I don't know if I feel comfortable taking a short. Kind of just display slower. We're just gonna see what the market does. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with just seeing what the market's gonna do instead of like trying to trade it. And like that's what I think. Because right now we have SMT at the highs with YM, and then we have SMT at lows with YM as well. Wait, do we? Let me validate that real quick. Is because I believe that's the SMT with YM. Let me make sure that's still there before I. Yeah, we still have that SMT here at the lows. So YM hasn't taken this low here. That ES is or NQ is taken here. And if we look at the highs, Dow is nowhere near taking this high. So we have SMT at lows and highs with YM. Which, yeah, it's YM, so you got to keep that in mind. That, like, I don't love using YM too much. I don't like trading YM too much, but I feel like since I started using YM in my analysis, at least through backtesting, I feel like it's been a lot better. YM's gonna push the upside here. Look, YM's displacing higher. ES and Q are getting displacement lower. I don't like anything right now. I would not touch this. Let's look at DXY. If DXY is going higher right now, too. DXY is bearish right now, or DXY is. Jeez, can I not? DXY is getting pushed lower. Like I'm not trading this. I'm not trading this. You have mixed signals. You have SMT at highs, SMT at lows. It just isn't a quality setup. So I'm not gonna trade it. Not gonna trade it. Gonna wait. There's gonna be more opportunity. There's gonna be more opportunity. Always. We're now within, we are within that reaccumulation zone. I think that this is the draw. Let me clear up the charts a little bit. We're now breaking through that breaker. Let me pull up standard deviation. When's that news at? When's that news? The news is at we have 1 p.m. news today. I want to see the market go down to get in a good long position with it because in the daily we are bullish. Yeah, overall order flow is bullish on the higher time frame. What was I gonna pull? I was gonna pull up this. Look at that 4-hour candle. We have another 4-hour candle with a big wick. This candle though, this close here on that candle, that looks like pretty bearish delivery. We have this this is the new week opening gap that I have framed out here. We also have a unmitigated. I think market's heading here. I think market's looking to push to here. You see how we have this order block in line with this fair value gap, in line with this new week opening gap? I think market wants to rebalance here to these, or reprice to these lows or to this area. If we think about it, we spent a lot of time up here. We're failing to displace higher. I think we might want to have a little deeper retracement into here, into this wick. Also, what is this as well? This is that volume imbalance, which is that new week opening gap. So your new week opening gap is just a volume imbalance on the daily. That's what it is. So I'm expecting us to draw into there. I'm gonna wait for more information though, for sure, before I really like before I really try to take a trade. Overall, I'm leaning a little bit more bearish right now. 15-minute high on ES. Yeah, that's also what I don't like. Is these clean highs on ES. Like if I'm looking at this market right now, on ES this looks like a retracement to this order block here, fair value gap. That's all this looks like. I don't like the necessary speed that we have here on NQ though. NQ, we just had big displacement. We have just taken this high here. Like this becomes your high resistance liquidity. So I wouldn't feel comfortable really necessarily taking it along. That's just me. We take a high here, dump lower. To then take these highs here, dump lower. To then take these highs here, to then dump lower. Then take, like, we're creating high resistance liquidity at the highs and the lows. Notice we take a low here, boom. Take a low, boom. I think that price is gonna head to this final terminus here, this 4-hour order block for value gap. That's what I think personally. Here, hold on. I'm gonna get a tissue. My nose is. Wait, is this a tissue? Oh, perfect. Yeah, I haven't really been reading chat. I apologize. How do you join Discord? It's in the description. If you go into my Discord, it's completely free. I'll pull it up. If you just go in the description, it should be there. It's yeah, it'll be in the description. Where is it? Oh, right here. I kind of feel like PM session is going to be bullish and AM bearish. Yeah, we'll see. I need to see more information. I don't like anything right now. Look at where we hit. Look at where we tapped. To the tick. Like to the tick. That -2 level. That looks like it's coded. Explain your standard deviation. Looks like I don't. So standard deviation is just it's mapping out projections through time and price. So since there is an algorithm, standard deviation. I've been backtesting a little bit more, so I wouldn't say I have the best knowledge on it. Um, I'll send a good video in my Discord if you want to learn more. If you want to learn more about it, I mean, standard deviation isn't necessarily something that you need to have. You need to use. Like you don't need standard deviation. You don't. But I'll send a helpful video on it if you want. If you want it, I'll send it in my Discord if you want to see more information on it.
Okay, I can start.
Yeah, let me send this for you if you want to. I would recommend watching that video. But basically, -1 to 1.5 in terms of a market maker model. This area here is when you're gonna reaccumulate a lot, and then this -2.5 is when you're gonna have a possible silver bullet, or you're gonna have a retracement or a reversal. And then your -4, this will be like your final terminus, which means your final objective, your final target. Let me pull up. There was a little example in London. Was there any London action? Ooh, you see this fair value gap lower? This is just manipulation. That's all that is. And then we end up breaking above it. Use that as inverse to have these highs here. We end up just getting bought up. Where was this example? It was right here. So you see -1, 1.5. That's gonna be your reaccumulation zone. -2 to -2.5 is gonna be your possible reversal, or it's gonna be your possible silver bullet. So you see how we displace through this -2 to 2.5. We have a fair value gap through it. That means we're likely going to reach to 4. I don't know if I've explained that very well. But basically, we came in here, and we had a nice little soup here. I was tape reading this at the time. You have a soup there. To then come down and take these lows. I want to see the market go down to get a good long position. I think right there. Market's just creating buy side. Yeah, I don't know either. I wouldn't really feel confident with this either way. It's kind of like two sides to the story here. This standard deviation level though looks a little bit too. Wait, where did I? Oh, I had it framed up here. If you frame it off of this leg, -2, -2.5 is nice. I would more use this leg here. Look exactly where we were bouncing. Let me see if I can show you an example AOD. I should have an example of standard deviation that I could show you. I don't know if I love that. That's not the cleanest. Oh, here's a nice little example. So you see at -1 to -1.5, we reaccumulate here, and then -2 to 2.5. We end up having like a little reversal, or this is just a retracement. So then I think we end up pushing higher. Just something to back test. I'm doing a little bit more back testing on standard deviation, trying to get a little bit better at it. So that's me personally. Done 2R and NQ entry on 1809. You'd have to send me a picture of it. If you send a picture of the Discord, I would be much. It would be much easier for me to see. I don't know. It's hard for me to like really conceptualize when if someone brings up a level. What's your Discord? It's in the description. It's in the description. I don't like price action right now. Me personally, I don't think anything's favorable for my conviction. We've taken this low. We're kind of just patty caking within this range. We've taken this low here on NQ. We're still holding it up on ES. And then Dow is just ripping. Dow is just ripping. So this, I'm just gonna be very patient. We have this original consolidation here that I think Dow really wants to head towards. Once we take this, I feel like we could get some displacement lower. I think that's what YM's reaching for today. Is this original consolidation here? And look at what YM's doing. Big displacement. Look at what NQ's doing right now. Displacement lower. Look at what ES is doing right now. Kind of just chopping around. ES is just the little indecisive one today. Yeah. I would agree. ES is looking like we're gonna take these clean equal highs. Dow's kind of trying to lead the way here, in my opinion. ES, I think we want to take these highs here. Just think about it. Overall, DXY is looks bullish. It does. I want to see this just be a retracement though. That 5-minute order block, 5 minute for value gap. Nice. There's nothing for me to take. What an amazing short. Did you short that, Dietrich? I didn't like anything personally yet. What I could have seen is this here. Yeah, then you have this original consolidation. For me, I don't love it though. I'm gonna try to use standard deviation again. Little seek and destroy type day. Four-hour candle just opened up. So I want to see something. FOMO short. There was no setup. I mean, it all depends on how you view the market. Like, so say you might not have seen a setup. Diedrich did, but it's all about your conviction. So if you didn't see a setup, then don't be sad that you didn't take anything. Like, there's gonna be times when you just don't get the setup that you like. That's all that matters. So at the end of the day, bro, you're the one that's pushing that button. You're the one that's pushing that button. No one else is. So 4 hour low resistance liquidity. All right, this 4 hour candle just opened up. Yeah, I would agree, Diedrich. We had all this high resistance liquidity. Like we take a high, go lower. We take a high, go lower. We take a high, go lower. Take a high, go lower. But also, I didn't like the fact that we had this SMT here after taking a low. For me, I feel like it could have gone either way. But looking back, yeah, we kind of have some low resistance leading up to that. Not at market open. Wait, what short are you talking about? Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. This is with YM though. I do like how we took this high in that 15-minute civvy. No, I meant that at market open we can continue to go higher with just unemployment claims as news. We can't continue to go higher. Let's see. Yeah, I would agree. And then you come to that 15-minute for rally gap, that 15-minute civvy, after taking this high too. That 5-minute change of state delivery, immediate rebalance. We'll see it. But I just don't think it's as clean, you know. In my personal opinion, there's nothing wrong with that. Because if we look at the time, like ES is in bullish order flow. You know, ES has all these stacked ties here. All these stacked ties. YM was getting pushed lower. DXY was bearish as well. In terms of probabilities, I don't know. Like I'll always say this, you don't lose anything just by reading the tape. If you just read the tape, if you don't even place a trade, if you just look at what happened, oh, you don't lose a damn thing. You don't lose a damn thing. And don't ever think that that's a bad thing at all. I don't care what you can say. You can say so much stuff, but you don't lose a single thing by just sitting on the sidelines and just seeing what happens. Not a single thing. Not a single thing. And don't think that you gotta be in a live account. You gotta be putting it on live trades. If you're just not confident with anything. Because why would you get into something and then just get your confidence ruined, lose money, lose conviction, and then eventually you just blow up. You don't want to do that. Our ES just took these highs. The setup would have been this 5-minute order block here. 5-minute fair value gap. Come up higher. ES just took highs, daily highs at least. Big SMT. Yeah. We have SMT at the highest now. SMT on NAS and ES. Don't let other people change your mind, bro. Trade by your own conviction. Yeah. I would agree. There's also like How I don't like being like trading live is good because I get a chat and I get people to keep me in check, people that hold me accountable, like you guys. But there's also that part to where like, hey, maybe someone says a little thing and then like I start to overthink my analysis. I was thinking about earlier. Could you imagine like if ICT was in my stream and he said something that went against my analysis, I'd probably be shitting bricks. This just looks unfavorable. Unfavorable. Like, if we look at this 4 hour candle, if we look at this 4 hour candle, guys, this is this 4 hour, this 4 hour, look at this whole week pretty much. We're from Tuesday to Thursday. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just waiting. Big tip: keep it as simple as possible. For me, I don't know. You could say I overcomplicate it, but it's because I'm learning a new language. You know that new language isn't gonna be the greatest, or you're not gonna be as comfortable with that new language when you first start. Nice bowl flag. I do not use bowl flags for me. Send in the Discord. Let me see. I would agree. I would agree. Is it this? I get it, but at the end, you only use the basic things and everything else is knowledge. Yeah, I would agree. We'll see though. For me personally, like I don't care, but I'm just gonna soak in information and I'm just gonna learn. And if it's complicated at first, and if I'm overcomplicating at first, I don't doubt it because the market's not so complicated, or it's not so just easy, straight to the point. Like especially IC concepts, they're more complicated. But if you want to be precise with your trading, for me and what I believe, I think that it'll likely be a little bit complicated. Yes, took those stock ties. Looks good for shorts, in my opinion. But higher timer are convolted right now and showing both bearish. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. For me, hands in the air, hands in the air. Just gonna wait. And experience, go get it, brother. See y'all later. And have a good one. Have a good one, bro. Have a good one. Have a good rest of your day. Sure. Yeah, we have rebalance, and look at where we rebalance to here. This order block. This level of fair value. I don't know. I wouldn't really use, but for me, I wouldn't really use standard deviation here because there's not like a clear manipulation leg. That's for me. Major SMT at previous day high. If that's the draw in liquidity, then SMT will hold. We do have this. I think the draw's still higher. I think the draw might be this high. It's hard to really tell, you know. It's hard to really tell with the 4 hour. The 4 hour on ES looks a lot better. We came down to this wick here. Expected that wick. Took a low here. Now we're starting to displace. Overall, we're in bullish order flow as well, so it'd be hard for me to really say like, hey, we're just gonna immediately reverse here, you know. Gotta go with the higher time frame flow of what price is doing. So I'd be more bullish here. YM. I want YM to take this original consolidation. I just don't love DXY. Maybe I don't need to use DXY, but DXY I want to be bullish on, and I think the draw is Z size. This just looks a little bit bearish. This just looks like too sharp of a move to really be like a valid retracement. You know? Like ideally you want to see your retracements when we're bullish be a little bit like this. Because you want to be inducing low resistance liquidity. Then come in and then boom. But this is kind of like a sharp retracement. Check Discord. Have a blessed day. Hey, how it going too? Check the daily. We have bearish daily order block. What do you think? That's DXY. On NQ. Yeah, I've been talking about that we have this daily. This is like a balanced price range. We've offered both buy side and sell side. So if we're bearish, we're gonna have strong difficulty breaking through this. As we can see on the daily, we're kind of hesitating here. We're kind of slowing down a little bit. We're putting in a little bit. We're slowing the momentum down. So that's what I currently see. What else? I was gonna check the YM higher time frame. YM on the higher time frame. Looks like we want this original consolidation here. I think that's what YM is going to push for today. ES is making a push higher. I think ES could reach for this high today. That's what I think the draw. We just took all these stack ties here though on ES. NQ though is just I don't like NQ at all. We take a high, displace lower. We take a high, lower. We take a high, lower. This now kind of is like your 3 drives, right? This would now be like a three drives pattern. So look at where price rebalanced to though. This looks more bearish than bullish though, on NQ at least. We've just now taken these highs here on ES. So now we have big divergence between ES. Where is this high here? It's not the cleanest though. Yeah, look at where we rebalance price to this order block here. Buy side swept. Displacement lower. Have a blessed day, brother. Hey, have a go too. Check Discord. I got you. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I like that leg. That's yeah. That's what I'm saying. For me, I'd rather use standard deviation as well as it's like it's just a little confluence, you know. So I feel like standard deviation can be subjective as well. That's all it is. I want to. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good. I mean, like either leg is gonna get you like the same projections. Notice how well. You know that looks. Wait. Oh, it wasn't to the tick, I guess. Yes, 1 minute unicorn setup. I don't know, y'all. It's a definitely more difficult tape read today. Which like I listened to ICT a lot recently. Like these are the days when you want to go back. You want to study days like today, when it was just a little bit difficult. The market was doing things that you didn't necessarily love, and for me, that's what happened today. That's what's happening right now. For me, it's a more difficult read. It's a more harder read. So when the day is over, in hindsight, is I think when you're able to like study back and go and see what happened. That's when you're gonna get a lot of benefit. On days like today, this looks pretty bearish on the 5 minute on NQ at least. Let's sweep a buy side here on ES. For the 4 hour, this could be a 4 hour power 3 here, where you have 4 hour open, then you have a high, then we have a low, then a close. At the highs here, I don't think NQ does not want to go higher. We now have high resistance liquidity. I don't think NQ wants to go higher. ES and YM want to go higher. NQ doesn't, in my opinion. We have that 3 drives pattern. We've shown displacement lower. We have this order block in fair value gap that I think we want to reprice to. And this new week opening gap, which is that daily volume imbalance. On the 5 minute, we came back up into this order block perfectly. Displacement lower. Where does this -4 line up with? You see how -2, 2.5 gets respected? Where do you expect to see us retrace to? Or equilibrium, or a premium array is what I would like better. We retrace back to this order block. -4 is that volume imbalance as well. Hey, hold up. You entered shorts off the 3 minute order block and ES looks much cleaner. Do you enter in off of ES? For me, I need to see more. For me, I'm just not. I'm just not gonna take a trade when you have, hey, we could be long here, we could be short here. Like, I'm not gonna trade. I'm not gonna trade that. For me personally. Tough read this morning for me, honestly. Definitely something to study later today in the market make in the chart review, the MMXM review. Middle one SMT, yeah, I would agree. I would agree. SMT at both sides of the range means I need more confirm. I need more. I need more confirmation. If you also look at this kill zones indicator, we have pretty much taken every previous session pool. Every previous session pool of liquidity. So your highest confluent your highest probability draws on liquidity are going to be those session highs and lows. We've taken previous day high. We've taken Asia high. We've taken London high. I guess we haven't taken London low here. So I guess we still have London low. But I don't love it because it is a manipulation leg. Like this is clear manipulation. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. This, like, gun to my head, this looks like a market maker sell model. And then this looks like this is your draw on liquidity. Here, this low. On NQ. On ES, though, gun to my head, this just looks like we just take buy side. Or this could be a market structure shift on the higher time frame. So SMT everywhere, LMAO. That's why I feel like SMT should just be it's just a confirmation tool. But it also can be a tool like here to where, hey, I have SMT on both sides of the range, so therefore I'm not going to trade it. Honestly, I have a rule to where if there's SMT on both sides of the range, I usually walk away. Especially if it happens in the PM. So in the PM session, if there's SMT on both sides of the range, I just walk away. In the PM session. But since it's the AM session, I'm going to still read the tape. Beginning of the session was fairly easy, but tough now. Yeah, this short, we took buy side in that 15-minute fair value gap. I don't think a short here is great because we don't have like a market structure shift. We come low here. Once we have that market structure shift, I feel like taking this order block could have been a okay trade. This fair value gap as well, but for me, I don't like how it's so far in discount. And then now if we zoom into the 1 minute, we're retracing here. I don't know. Tough read for me. Tough read for me right now. I got a feeling ES is beating a market maker sell model. NASA's already, but it's just going further down. But I took a buy on NAS 3-minute inverse, but it's demo just learning something today. Nice. Yeah, definitely. I would say today is definitely a day to win. At least, if you guys, I'm taking a whole month off of trading. Like I'm not trading at all for this next month, and I'm just tape reading. But I would say like if I were to be on a live account today and this morning session would be a day to where I would either one just don't look to trade, or two just trade it on demo or just don't even take a trade at all. Because realistically, I don't care what the market does at all unless if I'm in a trade. Unless if I'm in a trade, that's when I actually care what the market's doing. Right now, I don't care what the market's doing. What's good, Evan? How you doing, brother? How we doing this morning? This fine morning. Can y'all tell? Is the stream? Is it less laggy? Is it less laggy? I'm good. You? Oh, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. You take any trades? I haven't traded at all. Last time I took a trade, the last trade that I took was the last time I pressed buy or sell was the 25th. Even then, I only took 2 trades this week. I was very I was very stubborn that week. Very picky. I think it'll pay off. I think it'll pay off for sure. Just tape reading. Ooh, this is a nice short. I like this. I mean, ideally, you probably want to get filled on this order block for value gap. This is the only entry I really see right now for me personally. Standard deviation lines up nice with this leg. I don't know. It's something I have a conviction with. Because ES is yet to have meaningful displacement higher. There's yet to be, or lower. There hasn't been any displacement lower on ES, so this would just be very low quality. Fair value gap order block there. And then this could be a short-term high here on ES. You now have short-term, intermediate, short-term. So we'll see what happens. But I'll look at short for 1 minute for value gap to take the sell side demo. You're scared of futures? What do you mean? How long you been trading for? I don't know. I feel like I've said the same answer for like 5 months. Like anytime someone tells me how long I've been trading, I just give them the same answer. Because like I don't know, it just feels like I've been trading for like I don't know. It's a pretty tough week, not gonna lie. Yeah, I would agree. These last 2 weeks was tough. Reading took no live trades. I would say this week definitely has been a little bit tough. This week personally has been a little bit tough. Look, if we look at that 4 hour, this is just kind of like back and forth. The 1 hour, there's not like clear direction. There's not clear direction. Here, okay, this was a little bit tricky as well. We get displacement lower, and then we get this FOMC, sharp move up, sharp move down, and then we get displacement higher. Like this, all of this was a little bit tricky as well, but overall it was a market maker buy model. 4 hour break of the structure to the upside. 4 hour. What do you mean? Where? Here? Think about this. Yeah, overall we're bullish. I don't know what to talk about. Yo, what's good? What's good, Medea? How you doing today? Oh, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. You know, I fixed my Wi-Fi, which is definitely nice. It's definitely nice. I fixed my Wi-Fi. I don't know. I'm stoked about that because my Wi-Fi was hating on me like 2 days ago. What happened? You had like 80 viewers at one point, and now you have 8. I guess people don't like tape reading. I don't know. I don't really care either. I don't care too much. Cause like I say, like if you pay attention to the results you have on a day-to-day basis, what's gonna happen when those results are a little bit less than what you were getting? You're gonna get a little bit. You're gonna get a little bit clouded. It's always easier said than done, but I really, I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about that. I mean, at the end of the day, if I have 1,000 people in here, is that really gonna make it a better stream? Not really. It's just gonna inflate your ego. Just saying that, oh, 1,000 people watching me, it's just your ego. It's still the same stream, still the same program. I'm still the same trader. I don't know. Maybe it's teaching. Maybe it's teaching me a lesson that I don't deserve it yet, and then I need to work harder for it. And then once I get that, and then maybe once I get back to that level, I'm going to have a lot more appreciation of it because like, okay, maybe we went to like 100. I mean, this is all hypothetical. I don't really care about it. Maybe we went to like 100 viewers out of nowhere, and then you go back down to 10, and then you're be like, damn, I was at 100 viewers. Maybe I did something wrong, but really, it's not even anything I can control. Like I can't control that. So now I think I did something wrong. So now I'm gonna be like, oh yo, what did I do wrong? How am I gonna be able to fix this? And then you're just gonna get stuck in that loop and loop and loop if you just focus on results. I mean, I can't control the viewers. I can't. All I can say is I appreciate you guys for messing with me. That's all I can say. Clean sell here, first trade on X. Nice. I would say for me, we're within a range where I don't know what's gonna happen. If we're thinking in terms of probabilities, which is what trading is. Oh yeah, YM just took that. YM's just we're shot for this original consolidation. I think once YM pierces through this, maybe today, we could get a nice sell. We could get a nice sell. We come in here and then we could do something like this. That would be big divergence on NQ and ES. Waiting. I think PM session there might be a better sell. Overall, I'm more bearish and bullish though. I think PM session we could have a decent sell. That's what I think. Right now, it's just we're just generating liquidity. I think we're just trapping traders. We have lows. Overall, I'm leaning more bearish right now. You have lows, and then all your highs become high resistance. You have a high, we take it, displace lower. We have a high, take it, displace lower. We have a high, take it, displace lower. So high resistance liquidity on the top, low resistance liquidity at the lows. That's what I see. Don't worry, exactly the entry you just said. You trade with prop firms? I do have a My Fund Futures account. But me personally, not right now. I was. So if you guys saw in the Discord a minute ago, I said I was going to have an announcement. And the announcement was I was going to take the My Fund Futures deal. I don't know. I ghosted My Fund Futures. They wanted me to have like a. I mean, I feel like I can still take the deal. I haven't hit them back yet. But if I took a deal with them, I would be able to give away fundeds, which is why I think it would be cool. I don't know. That also could. I don't care too much about it. I'm here to become a better trader. That's simply it. Nothing else. I'm just here to become better. I'm just here to grow. Just here to become better. Even in Forex, nothing is clear. It all depends. It literally all depends on the trader. Like, I could say something's like the cleanest price action ever. It's the cleanest trade ever. And then someone else disagrees with me. It's pretty subjective. But I would say as a whole, if we all trade ICT concepts, when it's really clear, it'll be really clear to all of us. Or at least should be. because all top ICT traders trade futures. I feel I'm not good enough, even though I'm in green for 2 months now. I don't know if I can classify that as profitable. Mm, it's all subjective. I don't like the whole profitable thing, honestly, because I think that I think that like if you're profitable, that's not really gonna change anything. I want to start trading futures. I see you mentioned that it's not as manipulated as forex. I'll say I would recommend futures. I would recommend futures. I mean, ICT himself recommends futures. ICT trades futures. They move a lot cleaner. Well, I don't know. I've never traded forex, so I can't really tell you. I don't think forex is terrible though. I used to hate on forex, but after like actually looking at forex and doing a little bit of back testing in forex, I don't think that forex is like too bad. You're in shorts on NQ right now. What do you think? I need more information. I don't like anything right now. 2 months of green is pretty good, but no one can escape a losing streak. Yeah. Like it. This is a game of probabilities. Nothing's certain. Nothing's certain. Nothing's for certain in trading. Nothing at all. Nothing is. Because anytime you put on a trade, you expect to win. You don't know if that trade's gonna be a winner or loss. Think about it. Think about it in terms of random distribution. Random distribution between your wins and losses. You can't control if your next trade's gonna be a win. You can't. Just stick to something that repeats and don't overclassify it. Alright, ES is now taking this high. Tough read. Tough read today. Overall, move up, move down, move up. Move up, move up, move down, move up. We use that short as a buy. We use that order block as a... Come up. We're now looking to take these highs. I'm just waiting at this point. A trying to escape. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree you lost. There's no reason to really trade this. Or like to say you take a loss today. I want to be too down about a loss today. I mean, even here, this little failure swing that we had. I guess we did have divergence here. This was your SMT here. This was your push just to manipulate lower. On ES, we retraced it as 5-minute order block, 5-minute fair value gap. That was just your retracement, but it's manipulation on NQ. To then have displacement higher, to then come back down. Nothing clear though. Nothing clear at all, in my opinion. Now taking this high here. YM has taken this original consolidation. We're still within this range though on NQ. Trust me, I was on a 7-loss streak, but it hurt. That's the point I forced myself to show up, and at that point when you don't care. Yeah, that's good. That's good as well. Like there are gonna be times when it's gonna be a little bit rough. Things aren't gonna be things aren't gonna be great. Things are starting to slow down. You know, you can't expect good. You can't expect fruit in all areas in all seasons of your life. You know. Good job. That's how you develop consistency. You show up no matter how hard things get. You got this. Keep it up. I would agree. I would agree. What's the daily looking like? Still within that daily fair value gap. Manipulation lower. To then have probably expansion higher. Look at Discord. I got you. I don't like. I don't love it. At the time, I kind of did, but that's just there's not narrative around it. One day I'll understand futures. I mean, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's just forex. Price moves the exact same, or not. It moves similar. I think in a forex, your London session's gonna be a little bit different than futures. But overall, like price actions just is universal. Going to football training. Have a good day, y'all. Hey, have a good one, John. Have a good one. Have a good one, John. Have a good one. This Top Step X manual lockout is helping me so much. What is it? Top Step manual lockout? And the stop rate so much? Well, I would say if you took a short here, why do you think it didn't go in your favor? If you look at ES never switched order flow. ES was always bullish here. We never had a true change in order flow, and then the draw was higher. Can you trade gold on futures? Yeah, I think you can. I think you can. Do you have any summer plans? This, this, this is my summer plans. Become a better trader. I guess take over. I would say take over. I feel like that's kind of corny, but I believe in myself right now. But I will say I have been doing a little bit less live streaming, and I'll probably head off here soon, so I can learn. You know, I'm always here to learn, and I feel like I think that I do think that sitting on here in front of the charts is beneficial, but I can always do that while I'm learning something, and that's like the best use of my time. You know. You can lock yourself out of the account if you're done for the day or if you get too emotional. No, I mean I've never really had problems with that. I feel like I've always been kind of disciplined with like what I'm gonna call it. I'll say yeah, that would be clutch. Top like X is like $19. That's insane for 50K. That is crazy. No, it's the 920, the 722. Wait, what? 7? You'd have to send me a pic, like 7:22 a.m. I don't know what you're talking about. So if we spend our next summer in Dubai, I don't know about next summer. Dubai is not a place you want to be during the summer. That would be Dubai gets like 120 degrees in the summer. It's insane. You like gold? I do not like gold at all. I got stopped out on both ES and NQ on the one on ES and NQ. The payouts are hard. They're hard. I don't know too much about the top setbacks. I haven't really looked into it because I don't care. I'm just here to become a better trader. And if you're worried about the prop firms, I don't think that'd be nice. Finally got my trade with stock and longs all morning. Sniped entry. Hey, nice stuff. You take a long here probably. ES looks like it's creating a market maker buy side. Nice entry. What do you enter? Fair value gap order block? Fair value gap here? Nice. Good trade, bro. I would say for me, like looking back, this is just a manipulation move. AMD. That's all this is. AMD. Looking back, it looks clean. Not as clean as I would have liked. But what could have helped you is just seeing how bullish ES and YM were and how bearish dollar was. So I guess this morning I was kind of a little bit too locked in on NQ. Like NQ was showing me different things than ES and YM, and then DXY as well. NQ was doing the opposite of what I would have expected all the other things to do. So therefore, the market was kind of tipping its hand that we did want to go higher. It's not like the cleanest though. Looking back, you had that standard deviation projection line up nice. Those are your little reversal to then have displacement, pull back. Not really looking to engage anything here, just waiting. Then have another pullback to this order block, this fair value gap. That would have been okay. That would have been a good long. The narrative was too clean. I would agree. Looking back, I just don't love 15 minutes that look like this. Like ideally, I look for IRL to ERL. This is just back forth back. I don't really know what the market really necessarily wants to do here. We're just going from external ranges to external ranges. You're looking for a sell side of the curve? Right now, we just take buy side. We're in that SIBI. ES is taking buy side here. ES is just expanding higher. For me to really validate a short, I need to see like displacement back. I'm not really expecting a short setup at all. Like, I'll probably expect to see bullish continuation. We kind of took in this high and low of this range, though. I definitely need to be a little bit careful. I'm probably gonna head out here soon though. Honestly, I don't really see much, and I don't think it's. I don't think I really need to be on here. By the way, did you ban the guy? I didn't ban him yet. I DM'd him though. If he says something today, I'll delete his stuff. Yeah, I'll likely ban him today. Wait, how do I not have you as an admin? How do I not have you as an admin in the server? Let me add you as an admin. All right. Wait. Maybe I oh ES was nice. This is when I looking back, ES went from ERL to IRL. All right, hold up. This was the amounts you were talking about. Oh yeah, yeah. That's more a volume imbalance though. I mean, I guess this is a whole imbalance, but yeah, that volume imbalance is nice. Wait, what time was that? I would say today I was definitely way too caught up on NQ. I was way too caught up on NQ. ES and ES and YM or the ES, YM, and DXY were all indicated higher prices. I feel like for me as a trader, bro, I just need to like lock in on ERL to IRL. Like this was a nice model. You have 15-minute IRL, 15-minute IRL to or IRL to ERL, all these stacked highs. The entry wasn't very clean though. Yo, you were in Justin Worley's Discord, right? Upset he changed it to the masterclass. LMAO. Yeah, I was. I was in his Discord for a minute. For like, I was in there for like 2 months. I would say though, I don't know. I don't think it was like the best learning experience, and I don't think I really used it to my advantage. Because the thing is, like, his Discord was so big to where, bro, that chat would get spammed so much to where, yeah, it's cool to kind of like go in there and like kind of see. And definitely, like, if you're active in that chat, you definitely probably would get a lot out of it. You have people you're going to be able to talk to and reach out to. But honestly, I think that like smaller discords are probably a little bit better for you to learn and grow as a trader. Like little smaller communities, 100%. Which is why I might I don't know if I'd create a new Discord, but maybe like limit the amount of members in my Discord is what I might try to do. Maybe. But I mean even now like the chat is anything crazy. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, he changed it to masterclass. It is what it is. How do you just discern which Ferrari gap is the market like to rebalance? Because sometimes multiple ones get formed and it becomes confusing. Oh, that's a good question. There's a fantastic video. On Arjo has a. If you look up who Arjo is, he talks about fair value gaps a lot. Basically, anytime you have a three candle formation, and then this third candle fails to displace above this high, we're likely going to come back to that fair value gap. Prime example is this daily fair value gap we had here. So you see how this candle did not displace above this high here? So that means we're likely going to come back to this fair value gap here. If you do that, let me be in it. I probably won't do that. I don't know. I don't really care too much about that. Maybe at some point I might, but likely not going to. You know what I just realized, that the new week opening gap is just a volume imbalance on the daily chart. That's all the new week opening gap is. It's just a volume imbalance. So that volume imbalance on the daily chart. I don't know. I just realized that. How many people? I don't know. How many people do we got in the Discord now? All right, y'all. I gotta go.